Last thing that we wanted to share with you was to pivot a little bit and away from behaviors and talk a little bit about values and attitudes. And again, if you joined us here previously, we like to share this. This is information that Gartner has done for quite a long period of time. In fact, I think it's multiple decades now. Highlighting, the values that consumers continue to have, ones that are growing, ones that are maybe getting depressed, and ones that are also divisive. So that's what we're going to share with you. Lastly, here they identify the 5 values that are consistently important. And you see one of the terms there, authenticity, that we spoke about earlier in the presentation, and how that is key. As you look at these, and we obviously will be sharing a part of this deck with all of those of you in attendance today, is, pay close attention to the wording of the kind of the value that's there that was shown to people, and then the level of agreement was gauged with that, because it's very telling about some of the ranking. So authenticity, being genuine and authentic, is extremely important for me and the things and people in my life. That was the exact wording used. Becoming more important, we've just touched on health. Not surprising that that is the case, but at the same time, relaxation and serenity is a part of that. And so that's rounding out that health is not just physical. There's a mental part of that, and that may not always be active in terms of its fulfillment. On the less and or divisive kind of values that are out there, becoming less important. Identity, belief, a couple things that still surprise me. I've seen this in the past, but surprised me a little, disappoint me. Duty, freedom, as well, becoming less important to more and more people. I do think that on the duty front, that it is the final word added to that question. I believe it is my duty to fulfill my obligations to family, friends, community, and country. That may be making that less important. I think people, if they stopped it at family and friends, or family, friends, and community, we might get different results there. And then notably on divisive, and that's where you can see that it is divisive. It's becoming less important, but there are people who still value it very highly, and a group of people who value it very lowly. The same thing with patriotism, and it's reflective of the bifurcated nature of the country that still remains here. And then some things we've seen this related to the whole DEI, with diversity, inclusion, and sustainability being diverse, depending upon how exactly someone views each one of those particular values.